YouTube, what's going on? Kyle again from ePoolSupply. Today we are back with some quick fix videos for you guys on Polaris's 180 pressure side pool cleaner. We're going to take this thing apart from the outside in. Stay tuned. All right, guys, and we're back. So we're going to do some quick fix videos for you guys on Polaris's 180 pressure side pool cleaner. This is one of the original pressure side pool cleaners that they had actually released with the 3-wheel design. So as you guys can tell, I don't have any wheels attached onto this. If you guys want to know how we got where we're at right now, make sure you guys check out the links in the description. We've got a playlist that'll walk you guys through step by step from the outside in on all these quick fixes. For today's video, I'm going to show you guys how to actually remove the turbine cover here that's attached to part of the water management system, the feed valve here on the cleaner. So I'm going to go ahead and start working on removing this. The whole purpose of this case is to help make sure that the water stays directly over the turbine, which is your main driving force of the cleaner. This is what's going to drive the wheels and push the cleaner forward. So making sure that the water kind of stays isolated and pressurized over that turbine just makes sure that this thing will operate correctly. So only tool that you're going to need is a Phillips head screwdriver. So we're going to go ahead. Again, you're going to need to know how to take off the top of the cleaner and do all those things. So make sure you check out that other video if you need assistance on any of that. But the screws that we're focused on today is you actually have 2 screws located right here, right in front of where the axle bearing is, and then located on the back end right here, you'll have 1 more screw. So we're going to go ahead and remove all 3 of those screws and then gently lift up the turbine cover so I can expose the turbine. Again, if the cleaner's not moving and you know that your pressure's good and everything else is working, this is one big part to check. Sometimes fine debris, sand, little particles of dirt can get in here and really gunk it up, especially for a lot of those, a lot of the pools that are using these pressure cleaners tend to be back east, which are, you guys are using it seasonally. So pulling something out and then, having some dirt maybe stuck in there and then it solidifies it. This is one place that you're going to want to check for a troubleshooting tip. To make sure that there's actually no dirt or debris right here on this turbine. Because as I said before, this is the driving force of your cleaner. So if there's any debris inside this little pinhole inside the turbine cover, or if there's debris at the end of your feed pipe here, then it's not going to feed the water correctly to the turbine to allow it to drive forward. So they do put 2 little zip ties on here with this little rubber hose that helps connect. Again, when your hose is hooked up right here and everything is coming down through this feed pipe, there's a couple different points of adjustments along the way to make sure that you're feeding the proper power to it. So definitely check out your manual for that, because you will have your sweep hose as well as your thrust jet in the back. So there are a couple other little pressure points that release from that same pressure coming from your hose. So before you guys dive too deep into it, make sure that you guys have all those adjusted properly to make sure that that's not what's causing the issue. But if you've ran through all that and you're still having issues watching the cleaner drive, this is going to be your next best thing in terms of troubleshooting, because this will be the next place that water has the opportunity, or dirt has the opportunity to cause an issue. So as you guys can see, they're kind of zip tied on here. This is a demo cleaner, so those zip ties are on there pretty tight. So I'm going to kind of do my best here to just kind of wiggle it off of the feed pipe for you guys so you guys can maybe see a little bit more of it. I don't think it's going to happen. Don't be shy, cut them off. You guys, they're zip ties. There's nothing special about them. Just make sure that when you guys put your new zip ties on, that you guys are actually cutting the additional parts off, because the last thing you want to do is have that extra piece in there dangling around, causing an issue and getting caught on something. So I was actually able to just slide it off, and then I'll pull the turbine cover out here. So again, the 2 main pressure points that you guys are looking for that debris can get into is obviously if for whatever reason through your feed hose, debris having to make its way in and it goes down through here and it gets stuck in this orifice. This will be one place that you want. So maybe putting some compressed air through this to be able to blow out will help make sure you don't have any debris stuck in here, because there are a little bit of 90 elbows here that could cause an issue. And then again, on the bottom of this turbine cover, you'll see this baby little pinhole. That's where the water is actually going to be fed onto the turbine. So I mean, something as simple as a couple grains of sand could definitely clog that up. So if it somehow makes it in through feed and then clogs right there, that's one place to start. So obviously you'll want to take this hose off the opposite side and then try to get a hose or some sort and try to blow the water through there to make sure that you don't have any other dirt or debris in there. And then of course, making sure that you can freely spin the turbine. And in one of our new videos, we're going to show you guys, I'll show you guys actually how to remove the turbine. So checking underneath and making sure no rocks got in there or jammed it up. So just want to show you guys how to get access in there to that turbine by removing your turbine cover, give you guys some quick tips on how to diagnose it and actually what to look for if the cleaner is not moving. So I really appreciate you guys watching. Be sure to hit that like button and make sure you subscribe because we're going to have a ton of videos coming your way. Till next time, I'm Kyle from ePoolSupply.